I'm that Steve guy. Today I was working on a 2004 Silverado 1500. I was trying to change the transmission filter. Now I came across a bunch of videos and they were telling you to unbolt the exhaust manifolds from the exhaust Y pipe to be able to get it off. Now I did not do that. I did it my own way, and I will show you about what I did and how I got mine off. Alright, so we are under the car here, and as you can tell I got my pan off. It's laying right here. I still have some fluid left in it. Now, up here is where you have to pry, and a lot of people are telling you to pry it on the side of the transmission casing. Now I was trying that, I couldn't get it off, and it hits over here on the exhaust. That's why they were telling you to unbolt it up here and here. Mine wouldn't come off. I tried, so I grabbed my pry bar, just a standard pry bar, just this little guy right here. I used this end on it up here, and what I did, I stuck it between this little part right here and the actual oil pan itself, right here on the lip. And as you can tell, it didn't damage it. Nothing's wrong with it. And I basically just shimmied it out of there. I pried on it, pushed it over, and then whenever you pry on stuff like that, eventually it'll get to the point where they're evenly matched. They're side by side, and then I just kind of pulled down on it a little bit on the pan itself, pulled down, and it just slid right out and came out with no issues. I didn't unbolt none of this. As you can tell, everything's hooked up. And that's how I got mine off. Here's my transmission filter. Still got to get it changed. Alright, so I got the transmission pan cleaned up, shined up. Ran out of brake cleaner. I ended up taking it out to the hose. I took some fast orange hand cleaner to it, got it all cleaned up. And just to displace whatever little bit of water might have been left in it, I took some WD-40, sprayed it top to bottom, let it drain for a minute, and then just use some shop towels and dried it up. So I mean, it's got a little bit, just a thin layer of WD-40 on it, and it ain't gonna hurt nothing. So that's ready to go back on. I got the old filter here. It did come with another little seal. I doubt I'm going to put that on. The one inside the vehicle looks perfectly fine. So I'm just going to pop this up in. It just pops in and out, slides. There's no bolts or nothing holding this thing in. It just sits in there. And we'll get him put in and get this bolted up, and we'll call that a day. Alright, y'all, so I bet you're probably wondering what the hell I did to jimmy this thing to make it fit. If you unbolt this side over here, alright, and then you got this lip of it right here. This will hold it right here. This little lip right here, it's some type of a heat shield. This will hold this up, and it will be catty-cornered a little bit, just enough where this lip barely, they just barely won't pass each other. And it wasn't nothing. It gave me, I'm talking that much space. So it wasn't much prying at all, and this little gap right here was plenty enough to get it by. I didn't even use all of it. This wasn't even hitting the drive shaft. So it's in, it's clean, it's wet. I need to hit it with some brake cleaner and get my pipe and stuff cleaned off, but it's in there. Everything's good. I'm just going to start getting cleaned up and call that a day. Thanks for watching. Now, whenever you tighten your bolts down, you want to hit your corners first and get it on there, and then you're going to do your middle sections. So corners first, then the guys in the middle. Then you're going to pick a spot. I picked the one, and I picked the corner bolt, but say this is the one you pick. You start here, work your way all the way around to get them all torqued down evenly, and then come right back to this one. And that's really about it. You just work your way around after you get the corners put in, and then just pick one, work your way around. It wasn't hard. It took me about an hour to get this out of here initially, because I was trying to tinker with these and all the other things that other YouTube videos were saying. and it just wasn't my style and it wasn't working for me, so I did my own thing. But yeah, like I said, you unbolt this, pull it out, this lip right here, this edge of the pan will catch on this lip. Just set it down, it'll set in there a little crooked, and then this will literally pass with nothing. I was using a flathead screwdriver by the time I was done. Alright, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.